Well, hello there. This is Stardust and Moonlight Reborn dolls, and I thought, hey, let's do a changing video. This is a new addition to the nursery. This is a Silicone. She's a girl. I have her covered up because, it's YouTube, and yeah. So she's full body silicone, and she's super adorable. And we'll change some clothes here. Let me get her diaper on. So this is the Nina sculpt, and she was done by, oh my goodness. I'm gonna put it in the description. I know her first name is Nadja. She basically sculpts, pours, and paints all of her silicone dolls. And she puts armatures in the legs and the arms, and she has a tongue and gums, super squishy. She is the 5th out of 5 that were made, so limited edition. And she originally had brown hair, but she was rerouted. I bought her from a collector. She was rerouted with red hair, which looks adorable. And so yeah, we're just gonna kind of play around with her and do a little changing. So I thought, oh, this is cute. What should I put her in? What should I put her in? I thought it would be fun to have a conversation about silicones because I get a lot of questions about those. And I am a Reborn artist. I work primarily with vinyl, but I do occasionally paint silicone. I'm kind of newer at it. I'll be honest with you, this is too big, but it's so cute. I'll be honest with you, I don't really enjoy painting silicone. I hate to say it, but it's a pain, okay? It's a pain for so many reasons. It's a really sticky medium. I feel like it's a less forgiving, although I've heard some silicone artists say they prefer it because it's more forgiving, but I personally feel like it's less forgiving. Meaning, well, I guess while you're painting, there is more room for error because it's semi-easy to correct what mistakes you've made, but it cures and you can't undo it. I mean, in order to remove silicone from a doll, you have to sand it down and all of this crazy stuff. With vinyl painting, if you really screw up, you can strip it with brush cleaner. You can strip the kit and redo it. It's not fun. I hate stripping, like it's a pain, and there's a lot of prepping of the kit. Oh, that's cute. To do, when you strip, but you can do it. You can strip and start over. So the other thing is silicone is just such a sticky, icky mess, and everything attracts to it. So while you're painting and you have wet silicone, oh my gosh, like every little particle and piece of dust you can imagine that exists will get mixed up. So while you're painting, it can be cured into the doll, you know what I mean, like into the paint. So it's just a pain. I don't know, my experience with it hasn't been great so far, but I'm trying to open my mind to it because I get a lot of requests for silicone dolls, and it's really expensive. That's another thing. It's like, you know how expensive silicone dolls are if you're an avid collector, right? And so imagine getting a blank as an artist that cost $1,600 and you screw it up. That's never going to be a good thing, right? So in any event, I do I know how to dress babies, I promise. I do love silicones. I think they're fun and exciting, and I always encourage collectors. Okay, I do not know how to dress dolls, obviously. I do encourage collectors to have both, to try both out if they're able to. Silicones are really expensive. Okay, it's not me, it's the outfit, guys. I promise. It's like weird. Silicones are really expensive, and it's really scary to take that risk and make a purchase like that and not know if you're gonna like it. But just remember, you can always resell, right? So especially in this community, I would say maybe I dare say 50% of our platform is reselling dolls, at least 30 to 40%. So there's always someone out there that will potentially buy your doll. So you want to make sure when you buy a silicone that it's a reasonable enough price and that you feel like there's a window in which you can sell it. Meaning if you pay for a really expensive doll, and this goes for vinyl or silicone, and it's way up there, it's going to be more difficult to resell at the same value. There has to be worth in it for the potential buyer, just like it was worth in it for you. You bought it, but people tend to want to secure the larger purchases, even if it's a prototype or really high-end doll or what have you, for purchasing directly from artists, just because of all the scams and other things in this industry. And then quite frankly, people just want new, right? They want a new doll if they're going to spend $700+ So those are things to think about. But I had a silicone I purchased for $1,400, and immediately I loved him. He was adorable, but I just knew right away he was not like magical to me. And I sold him, I put him for sale the same day, I think, and I ended up selling him in a couple of days. I did lose a little bit of money on him because I didn't factor in shipping, but that's okay. It was fun. So I don't know, it cost me like $40 to explore and discover that he wasn't the one for me, but I got to play with him for a little bit. So this is an interesting doll. Look at that. That's cute. This came with her. So she takes a full pacifier, and I don't have one. I'm so unprepared. Let me see if she came with it. But she takes a full pacifier, and I love her little tongue in there. It is just so adorable. Now this one, I think she is just the cutest little thing. I really do. But I got her today, and to be honest, I'm not 100% sure that she is gonna stay with me. I just don't know, because I typically make that determination as soon as I open a doll. And if I'm like, okay, this is it, this one's staying, then that's the case. But I never use the term forever baby, because to me there's no such thing. And I can't tell you how many collectors I have heard say this is my forever baby and go around and sell it, or go back and sell it. These are so cute. I just have to try these on. I probably need to put socks on her first. So anyway, those are just some thoughts. If you have questions about silicones, or you are curious about it, or you want an artist perspective, I mean, I do know quite a bit about painting silicones, but like I said, I'm new to it. But I do paint vinyls. Oh my gosh, these are cute shoes. They have a bell on them, but we'll take it off for now. Let me know. Yeah, let me know in the comments. I am trying to build my YouTube channel. I never post here, but I'm gonna do it more often. I'm mostly active on my Facebook because I feel like that's where the community is really active, at least for me as an artist. So she also has a Dreek and Wet system. So she has armatures in her arms and legs, which is really neat. And then she has a Dreek and Wet system. So she has a tube, and she has like a bottle thing, and then she pees basically. So kind of an interesting feature. I have another silicone that's sleeping, that's a marshmallow blend, so it's a very, very soft silicone. This one's very soft too, but that one has more slacker in the mixture, so it's like really squishy soft, and it's just kind of like a special blend. Anyway, that one has a Drink and Wet and armatures in the arms, and she's much bigger. Here, I'll grab her really fast. Oy, she's a chunker. Oh, she's a chunker. So this is the other one that I have, and she's quite large, as you can see. She probably weighs 10-12 pounds. And then I'll do another video comparing them on the squishiness factor and all of that stuff. That'll be a fun video if you guys want it. But basically, you fill this with water, stick it up in that mouth. She drinks it, and then she pees. So I have to be honest, that's not a feature that I use in my silicone dolls, but I think it's a really cool feature to have. So, you know, whoever wants to use it, it's fun. It just kind of creates that realism a little bit more. I'm also gonna fix her eye because her eye is a little off. That's the other thing that's really cool about silicones is that the eyes, it's kind of creepy. You can pop the eyes out and reset them as you wish because we don't have to glue them and all of that like we do in vinyls. But anyway, tell me what you think about this cutie pie. I think she's adorable. I really have a lot of respect for artists that can sculpt and paint, or sculpt and pour and paint their own creations. I think that would be so much fun to see them come to life like that. And I'll tell you, I would love to get into it, but I don't think I would have any talent in sculpting. I have sculpted clay figures with my kids, and it's not a pretty sight. Like, it's not. So I need to learn about anatomy a little bit better. Well, not anatomy. Well, yeah, I guess anatomy. Just the human body and proportions and things like that. So anyway, that is all I have for now. I will actually, let me tell you the name of the artist if I have it here. Well, she just puts her name as Nadja. So this is the original hair of the doll. And as I said earlier, she was rerouted. Because with silicones, the hair does eventually fall out. You can't glue it. Like with Reborns, when we're rooting that vinyl head, we glue it from the inside. It helps seal it, but even that isn't foolproof forever. So for silicone, the hair does come out eventually, so you have to be pretty careful. So the collector who had her originally ended up having her rerouted because her hair was just kind of, her original hair was kind of falling out a little bit. And she chose to make her a redhead, which, hey, I am okay with because I'm a redhead myself. So I will post the artist name. Oh, it's Nadja Sandqvist. She's from Sweden. So this is a little Sweden girl. Very cute. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Please subscribe. Let's build this channel. I'm planning on doing a giveaway, and I was thinking about doing a giveaway on a very popular limited edition kit that I have that I would potentially create a Reborn and use as a giveaway if I can get my channel to 1,000 subscribers. So that's something that we'll explore. But as I slowly build my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of videos you want to see, because you know, I can do all the typical changing videos and, you know, Reborn chatting stuff, but let me know if there's anything else that you want that you're not seeing that's out there already. And this little cutie says goodbye. She is nameless, but